you know, a lot of people think I was joking or playing a character when I did my infamous and highly unprofessional screaming of the word betrayal at the LA Convention Center last year when I saw XCOM. I may have overreacted, but I was not playing a character. This game sickens me. It. I hate, hate what they've done with XCOM. I hate it. I can't even. What this game is an abomination. It should not have been. It should not be. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. I'm not. What the fuck are they? What the fuck are they doing? The fuck? You take a strategy game, the best turn-based. They took XCOM and they made it a shooter. No. No. No, wrong. I know I'm always about innovation and evolution. This isn't what I wanted. This isn't what anybody wanted. Nobody wanted an XCOM shooter. No. I want evolution. I don't want fucking betrayal. This is a betrayal. Fuck. You could have updated this game. You could have made a good XCOM game. You could have, better graphics, better gameplay, better gadgets. You could have taken the same core mechanic. You could have added a lot to it. You could have done anything. You could have made it a great strategy game that people could have played. And it would have been smart. It would have been exciting. It would have taken strategy. And they fucked it up. They fucked it up. And they don't realize they fucked it up. But here's the thing. I go in there. And I was fully expecting them to put on the same demo as last time. Just the same video. They didn't. This guy, he comes up there and he goes, "We know some fans were a little upset that this game is so unlike the original XCOM." And I'm like, he goes, "We know there was kind of an outcry," he said. "So we've kind of gone back and we've decided that they're right. This game needs more in the way of tactical planning." What did I write down? They said the fans want tactical planning, and we've taken that into account. So we've changed the game. And I'm like, really? Thrill me. So they have changed the game. They have. And the sheer fact that somebody apparently raised enough of a ruckus, maybe they heard me screaming betrayal from down the halls, and they're like, Spoony's really upset. We got to change this. They did, in fact, make some major changes to this game. It is no longer just a shooter. It is a shooter, but they have added tactical elements to this game. It is now a squad-based shooter. I will try to explain. Your character has two buddies. You level up these buddies using experience points. And when you spend experience points, you give them powers. So, for instance, one of your buddies might be a guy who has a sniper rifle or like an alien laser rifle. And if you upgrade his weapons, he gets progressively better alien weapons. Or another guy might have a shield power. So you can spend your experience points and have him gain a power that gives him a shield emplacement or a shield dome that can surround you, that makes you impenetrable to damage for a short amount of time. And I'm like, okay. So he's like, now let's go on a mission. And you can choose what mission you want to go to, and those missions have different benefits depending on which ones you go to. Some advance the plot, some give you more experience points, and some give you alien gadgets you can use as, some give you weapons you can use, and you can disassemble them and get research points, or you can just use the weapons as they are and kind of retrofit them to your purposes. So he goes on a mission, and they get ambushed. These guys get in an ambush, and he goes, now, here's where we're going to see the squad-based tactical elements of this game. So he basically pauses the game, and it goes into... Fuck it. He goes into Mass Effect. The tactical elements are Mass Effect. You've got your character, and you've got two other characters. You pause the game using your trigger, and then you select one of the powers, and you select where they're going to deploy it, and that person deploys... You exit pause, that person deploys the powers. There you go. So, like... Some of you guys might have an alien grenade. That's one of your powers. It takes a certain number of time units to select the grenade, throw it. Your character does this. And so basically every one of your character's powers is analogous to having a Mass Effect on the power wheel. Like you can have Tali throw an overload. So you can have your guy throw what's called a disruption field that disrupts the alien technology. It disrupts alien shields. So it's basically the exact same thing. It's Mass Effect. You have these characters to choose from for your squad. You level them up with experience points, and they have Mass Effect powers that work that way. That's the major change. And I will concede that it's better, but it's not XCOM. It's not. It makes me sad. It's not XCOM. It's not very good. The graphics aren't good. The art design is really bad. The animation, the character animations are really bad. In fact, they're worse than bad. They're kind of scary. People kind of act like people kind of pivot in place like Borg drones. Their faces look like they're weird animated plastic. It's ugly and it's scary and it's not very good. It's so bad. And it's like the setting has nothing to do with XCOM. The art design doesn't look like XCOM. The gameplay doesn't look like XCOM. It's not. It's not. So, the big thing they're really banking on for this game are the aliens. And they call them the Outsiders. If you've ever seen any of the trailers, you've seen the big monolith that appears and the weird aliens that are kind of made out of geometric shapes and shit like that. And they call them the Outsiders, and those are they're aliens that are made of living technology. Okay, and so they can kind of take different shapes, and they're kind of like the Borg. And you know what? They are kind of cool. You know what would be cooler though? Recognizable fucking aliens from the XCOM games. I want to see sectoids. I want to see serpent men. I want to see mutoids. I want to go to a fucking terror mission where chrysalids and cyber discs are taking people over and turning them into fucking chrysalid zombies. I want to see cyber discs exploding. God damn it. I want to fire a blaster bomb around a fucking corner and right up a floater's ass. Is that too much to ask? Apparently so. This game sucks. God. It's a good thing that XCOM was the last thing I saw that show, because it would have fucking pissed me off the rest of the entire convention. What the hell? All right. I told. Oh! I didn't look at my fucking notes. You know what else I forgot? This motherfucker. When he's talking about, he says, this game has RPG elements. You can spend experience points and level up your character's powers, just like Final Fantasy Tactics. Just like Final Fantasy Tactics. This guy has the balls to compare this atrocity. He's comparing this abomination to Final Fantasy Tactics. If you have a love for XCOM at all, do not watch do not play the game.